I already introduced myself. I introduced Raisa. I would like to introduce Dr. Nazanin Maleki. She's a postdoctoral research fellow at the Department of Radiology at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia at Dr. Boyan's lab, and she'll be guiding us through registering in Synapse and registering for the challenge and downloading the data which we'll use to train our algorithms. And next we'll have the pleasure of listening to Dr. Aboyan's short talk, where she's an assistant professor of radiology at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. She is very reputable, highly published researcher and clinician, and she'll guide us through what goes on in the radiologist's mind while evaluating a brain tumor case. So before registering for the challenge, we have to know what medical image segmentation is, since it is the core of the brain tumor segmentation challenge. So medical image segmentation is assigning a label or classifying a pixel on a 2D image or a voxel on a 3D image, as is the MRI image. And here I have shown an example of a segmented tumor. On the left-hand side of the screen, you see a native T1 post-contrast magnetic resonance imaging. And this is only one slice of the whole study. And as you can see on the right-hand side of the image, there is a lesion. It is a brain metastasis. And on the right-hand side of your screen, you see the same image with the same lesion, but with the difference that here the lesion has been segmented. As I said, segmented means the different portions of this lesion have been assigned a label, or in other words, have been classified. So here, this is a post-contrast image, i.e. This image has been obtained after contrast has been administered. And the contrast enhancing portion here is hyper intense, or in layman terms, pretty white. And on the right-hand side of the screen, you see that it has been segmented with yellow, which corresponds to the enhancing tumor label. Inside the brain metastasis, there is the necrotic core of the lesion. So there is a point in which after the tumor grows, the inside of the tumor is not receiving enough nutrients, so it just dies, becomes necrotic. So this is why it doesn't take up contrast, and it is pretty dark. It's the cystic component of the tumor. And here you can see that it has been classified with a red-colored label, which is the necrotic core of the tumor label. And around the lesion, you see that there is edema. It is part of the whole tumor entity, and it is classified by either the radiologist or the automated algorithm. It is classified as flare hyperintensity with a green label. So yeah, long story short, this is how a brain lesion is segmented using an image segmentation software. It's just an example. There is also a resection cavity label, which does not apply here. There is also the hemorrhage label, which also doesn't apply here. This is just to show an example. And one question is, why do we need to participate in projects and to do research that deals with medical image segmentation? So the first thing is that patients with brain metastases commonly have multiple metastases at different stages of treatment. And the process of following the progression and the assessment of treatment response is pretty time consuming, laborious, and it is prone to human errors. And here I have pasted a screenshot of a brain tumor and have referenced the response assessment criteria for brain metastases. It is the gold standard for those are the gold standard criteria for assessing treatment response of brain metastases. And based on the most recent criteria, the assessment of a brain metastasis lesion response to treatment is based on measuring the two longest perpendicular diameters of a lesion on cross-sectional planes. And here I have shown with arrows what this means on axial plane. And in the RANO criteria, it is recommended to conduct research and to foster using volumetric criteria and volumetric measurements, which are currently not implemented into clinical practice due to the lack of high quality tools. And the RANO BIM group emphasizes the need to conduct research, which is what we are doing right now, to develop such models for 3 volumetric measurement and assessment of brain metastatic lesions and brain tumor lesions in general. So how do we meet this need for such tools? What's the solution? The solution lies in deep learning and artificial intelligence tools. So this approach, using deep learning and artificial intelligence for volumetric assessment, can improve the efficiency and the accuracy and also the reproducibility of the process of assessing a brain lesion on MRI scan, which eventually leads to improved clinical results and improved clinical practice. So here we are, participating in the BraTS Challenge, which has been the landmark initiative for benchmarking such brain tumor segmentation algorithms that eventually will be applied in clinical practice for volumetric measurements and more precise and reproducible results, and for providing better patient care. So without further ado, I hope everything is clear. If you have any questions, you can ask them now or later. Without further ado, I will provide the stage to Dr. Malecki, who will guide us into how to create an account, will guide us through the platform for participating in the challenge, and the stage is yours. Let me unshare my screen.
Thank you, Nikolai. Can you hear me okay? Am I audible? Thank you.
Yep.
Hi, everyone. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much, Nikolai, for your kind introductions. And yeah, I'm Nazanin. I'm a research fellow at CHOP. I've been part of this BraTS group since 2023, while I was still at Yale. And yeah, congratulations, everyone, being part of this year's participants, being selected as a participant this year and join this course. And I see familiar faces. Mohammed, it's so nice to see you guys. Being part of the annotators and now transitioning to participants. It's so excited. So exciting. And also new faces. So happy you guys decided to join. So I'll be walking you guys through like step by step by how to create an account, how to what to do to become a certified user, and be able to download the data set. Let me share my screen. Uh, question. You see my screen, right? No?
I still don't see
Oh,
your screen.
now
Yeah.
you see the on this what's
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
PowerPoint mode. Okay. So yeah, Nikolai explained really well what is BRATS, what's the clinical point of doing these challenges. So I'm not going through that. Here, before we dive into the details, I'm just showing you like the real roadmap, basically at a glance. So we first need to register with at Synapse, which is the platform that the BRATS Challenge lives in. And phase two will be you'll be downloading your data set, the data sets, and phase three you develop your algorithm, which will be basically you'll be spending more of your time on this phase, and then you validate your algorithm, and then phase five and six, which you'll be able to upload your algorithm and submit your container and short paper, and then uh, going to MICCAI. Um, so we're in phase one. I'll be walking you through step by step, so feel free to stop me at any time. I want to make sure that all of you guys at the end, you're at the point that you have access to the data set. So we'll be going like very slow, and feel free to unmute and stop. So for the first part, we need to register for the challenge. But before that, I mean, to be able to register for the challenge, you need to become a certified user, which you need to create an account on Synapse. Um, so let me drop this link into the chat so you'll be able to, how do I do this? Okay, here. So while I'm sharing, how do I get access to the chat? Oh, here. Sorry. I'm used to Teams now, going back and forth with Teams and Zoom. So, use this link. I mean, if you just use the first part, which is like challenges.synapse.org, it brings you to this page, basically the main page of Synapse, which you can like click on this sign in, or if you're using the link that I dropped in the chat, you'll it brings you basically to the uh, directly to the BraTS page. But if you're on the first, like on the main page, if you scroll down, you'll see the BraTS 2026 challenge. And if you click on Learn More, it brings you to this page. Um, Everyone's here on this page right now? Yes? Okay. So if you click on the top right part of the page, sign in, you click on the sign in, brings you to this page. I'm just going slowly so everyone can follow. So we don't have an account. I think I assume that you guys don't have an account, right? Or have you guys already registered? Maybe you guys went ahead and it's registered and oh, we're good to go. So let me know. Oh, all right. So click on don't have an account, create one now. It brings you to this part, which you can use your Gmail, or if you have a like institutional email or any other email that you want to use, you can select the second option. So if you're using your Gmail, um, it brings you to this page, like on the left-hand side. Uh, it asks you to first create a username, and then brings you to the Gmail page to be able to sign in with your Gmail account. If you're using your institutional email, or as you can see, I just used a very old Yahoo email. Um, it first asks you to log in to use your email, and then send an email to your inbox, which then you'll go back to your email and click on that, and then it brings you to this page on the right-hand side. So I'm waiting for you guys to um, tell me which steps you're at, either using Gmail or your institutional email, or as you can see, Yahoo, it doesn't really matter.
Did the account and now to the pledging part.
Sorry, Manet, I couldn't hear you, Bill.
So I said I did the account and now I'm on to the pledge part.
Okay, I want everyone to get to this page, the pledge one. If everyone can unmute and let me know if you guys are here.
I'm also at the pledge page. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I'm also on the pledge page.
Mahmoud. Okay, thank you, Mahmoud.
Still figuring out sign.
Well, for me, I already did the entire thing, so I'm already.
All right, so this one might be repetitive. Or is it? Do you already have access to the data set?
Yeah, I did. So, yeah, but it won't bother
Oh,
to here again. Yeah.
so this part is basically just getting to that point because we've had people to um, not know exactly how to even get access to that data set. Like, how do I go? Where to go about that? And so that's the whole reason of this session. Um, so anyone has still will have trouble to get to this part, or are we all good?
So I already had the Synapse account and I tried like to I'm not really sure how to reach the pledge port. Like I'm logged into the account, I'm at the page for basically the link you shared. And if I click on register for this challenge, it takes me like to what do I
Oh, so
need?
you already created an account. So you're one
Yeah,
step further. Okay,
yeah.
so you're past this one. You already create an account. So this is like before getting to the registration for the challenge.
Okay.
All right. So it brings you to the pledge part, which I basically took a screenshots of it for you to but basically you wanna click I agree. This is the agreements, like data use agreements for the whole Synapse page, that you're saying that you're not using this data for advertising, or like if you want, you can read through like what you're pledging to. Um, but it's basically for the ethical part. Once you click I agree for all of that, and then you scroll down and it's you click on agree and continue. Then it brings you to the two-factor authenticator. You click on that, and it brings you to this one. So if you don't have any authenticator app, these are the ones that they recommend. Like I use Duo. It's easy, simple. Um, does any does all of you do you guys all have authenticator apps?
Yep.
So you want to open your authenticator app, and once you're in authenticator app, let's say Duo, there is the plus button. You click on that and use it. There's another part that says scan QR code, and then scanning this part, like QR code. I mean, not the one on my page, obviously, on the screen, but yours. So it technically detects your account or the username that you just created, and will save it on your app for later use. Because every time that you're signing in, like if you sign out and sign back in, you need that two-factor authenticator. It wasn't used to be like that, but I think they added it this year. Um, and then add the code that shows you on your authenticator app, and then click activate. I mean, it's just activated. Then you'll be able to see this page, which you successfully created your account. I just want to make sure that everyone has their account now.
Nazanin,
I'll be just, yes, sorry.
can you see the chat?
Chat, let me see. Wait, because while I'm sharing, ooh. Oh, okay. No, it doesn't let you skip the two-factor authenticator app. It doesn't let you skip that one. Are you able to use your camera on your laptop, maybe? If you have it on your laptop? I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but we have the same we would call her Betty, but I don't know. Bettelheim?
Yes,
Bettelheim.
I can hear you. Yeah, I'm trying to. I was trying to work a way to bypass the two-factor authenticator, but I think you said it's not possible. Maybe I will follow you guys through, and I will create the account later.
But doesn't it let you use the 2FA without scanning the QR code? Like there should be another option. I just did the process myself.
Yes.
I'm following it as well, but I'm already past the 2FA portion.
Let me let me see because oh yeah, like what if happens like can't use your camera? Were you able to click on that? Here it says like you can't use your camera. I wasn't thinking of this part that somebody
Okay.
might not be able to use their camera. Okay.
I will download the Duo app and I'll try it. I don't
Uh-huh.
have the app also on my phone, on my laptop.
Okay.
Actually, you can use it without a QR code. So like when you get to the 2FA
Yeah.
page, there is this question like on just below step to scan the QR code. There is this can't use your camera.
Hmm.
Click on that
Yes,
and
I have
it
seen
says
that. Okay. Okay. I have seen a code.
yeah.
Yeah. I'll try that. Thank you.
So we want to make sure that you'll get to this, like to be able to create your account. We'll wait. Don't feel pressured. Just let me know when you get that to the page that says account created. Good. You got to this page. Yay. All right. So and here's it says now take me to Synapse page. But the tricky part is that when you click on this one, it takes you to the old platform, which is with the synapse.org, and we want to skip that. So you can close that one and go back and use the link that we shared on the chat that brings you to the BraTS page. So it's this one. Sarah, you're good? You're here with us? I think everyone also are already here. All right. So you go ahead, hit the register for this challenge. And oh, I forgot to tell you. So when you scroll and this, you scroll down. This is like the BraTS 2026 challenge page. When you scroll down, it shows like going all the way down. brings you to the data access. Just wanted to show you that, I mean, we'll get to this part, but besides registering to the challenge, we need to also submit the data access Google form. So we'll get to that part. So when you click on register for this challenge, it brings you to this page, which says that you must first become a certified user. And you click on that, and it brings you to another quiz part. More quiz. Sorry. So this is another part that we really want to answer all together. Some part, like, we have a couple of version of these questions. There are 15 questions. There's also a hint. I need help answering this question if you click on that, but we want to make sure, again, all of you guys pass this one, because if you fail, it brings you to another set of questions. So let's pass by the first try. Let me drop the first cheat sheet into the chat. Nikolai, do you have that? It's not loading on my computer right now. Drop it in the chat for everyone.
Okay. You mean the answers,
And
right?
the answers, yeah.
Yeah.
I have
Okay.
another version. I'm dropping it here. Oh, wait, it doesn't let me.
Yeah, I put the one version of it in the chat.
I also sent the second version.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll give you guys 5 minutes, let's say 10, to finish this quiz. And if your questions are not on the those two answer sheet that we drop in the chat, let us know, and you'll share your screen and we answer that question together. So we'll just let's say for 10 minutes starting now.
Please, can you repeat because I don't find the questions in. I have here just the Synapse challenge and my account is created.
Okay, we'll go back one step. Just let me here. So which page you're at right now? Are you in this page, the BraTS challenge?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so click on register for this challenge.
Yes.
And then it brings you to this page, right? Are you able to see this?
Yes. Should I click
Okay.
certified user?
Uncertified user. Exactly.
Go to the site now or stay in the
Yes,
process?
yes, yes. Click on the go to the site.
Okay.
Then it should be like
Yes.
this page, something
Yes, I'm
similar should be
here.
loading. Perfect.
Okay, thank you.
Are everyone on this page right now? Mahmoud, Mohammed.
Yes.
Okay. And Bethlehem, I hope I'm pronouncing your name. If you could just say your name once, I'm not mispronouncing your name.
You can call me Betty.
Betty? Okay.
Yeah. Or Bethlehem.
Bethlehem? I don't know.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, I'll
Bethlehem or
call you
Betty.
Betty.
Yeah.
Betty. Yeah. So, Betty, are you also on this page?
I'm not.
I mean, you're muted. If you, I just heard I'm not. So,
I'm not there yet, and I will try to catch up. I'm installing the Authenticator
no,
app.
don't
Sorry
worry.
for the.
Oh, you're still on Authenticator app.
Yeah. Sorry for that.
Do you wanna share where you at? Like, share your screen or because the whole point of this session is for everyone to be able to get to this point. We don't want you to struggle on your own and be lost on what's happening.
I'm trying to install. My PC is quite a little bit slow, but yeah, I'm trying to download the app and install the Google Authenticator.
Okay. But are you able to use, I mean, uh, because we can always also set up another time to make sure that you're catching up. Um, and this session is also being recorded. I know. What do you think, Nikolai?
Yeah, do you mind do you mind sharing again what the problem is?
She's on like she's trying to download the Authenticator app,
Okay.
so she hasn't been able to create her account yet. And I think that's because of like probably
Are you
lowers.
going to I'm sorry, I just got distracted for a minute. Are you on the like? Are you downloading the? It's perfectly fine if it takes a couple more minutes. Really want everybody to be on the same page and to not leave anyone behind. Was there a problem with downloading the app or?
Yes, it's a bit slow on my side. I am still downloading the app. I'm trying to catch up, but if not possible, maybe I can watch the recording later on and update you guys.
Are you able to download it on your phone? Maybe it's easier on your phone.
Okay, let me go through the
Yeah.
process on my phone. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we all have, I mean, I'm sorry if I wasn't clear. The Authenticator app is easier to have it on your phone because it sends a like a code to your phone, and while you're on your computer, you'll be able to switch.
Okay.
I just got distracted with the test because I'm doing it again. The questions are, I think that the same as with the first PDF file that we sent out, or pretty similar. So if anybody is having some issue,
yeah, yeah, I do have some different questions than the ones that are in the PDFs.
Okay, do you want to share your screen and we'll answer those together?
No, I don't know. Well, I cannot share my screen while you're sharing yours. So
Yeah, I stopped sharing. Sorry. Yeah. Mahdi, are you also on this page? I forgot to check in with you.
Yeah, I opened the account and I also registered for the competition. I was able to do it successfully. Like I did it like in multiple trials before, but I was able to do it successfully. So when I was checking yours, I saw that I have to fill up a Google form for the data access. So I was just filling that one.
Okay, so you're one step further. You already registered and created your team, and you're into the data access form, Google form.
Yeah, I
Perfect.
just did the access form. Yeah.
Mhm. Welcome back, Mohammed. What happened? We're waiting for you to share your screen. Or if were you able to answer the questions? If you want, you can share and we'll figure out the answers together. All right, there we go. Um,
yeah, I was just sharing it because it wanted me to quit the application first. So yeah.
okay, perfect. We're
So some of the questions were there, so I answered them, and the other ones weren't in there. So yeah, like the conditions for use.
So first one is browse public projects and files.
Mhm.
Conditions for use.
Defines who controlled access.
Yeah,
Yeah.
discussion forums and wikis.
I think I chose true for it. For the discussion forums, I'm not really sure. And then the synapse ACT, it's false. So the
yeah,
discussion
that's
forums, yeah.
true. 6 is true.
False.
Mhm.
Okay.
IT file containing sensitive, yeah, click report violation, B.
Mm,
I'm able to deduce
Able
the
to
research. No synapse term, you cannot recontact, yeah.
yeah.
Which of the following statements are as true? Open data. A.
All right.
I have made a discovery with commercial. Like to review, only shared the analysis method C. Very busy and asked me to log in. I think C.
Yeah, see.
Responsible ensuring that the content I upload. I am responsible. B. Then you agree.
Then yeah, I agree. All right.
Are you sure about the other answers that you did there?
Yeah, they
Previously?
were in the PDF, so yeah.
Okay.
Everything looks fine.
15
Hi,
out of
one
15.
moment.
Okay.
Hi, is there a way to, I don't know, print this batch of questions?
Print them.
There is always a way. Command P, man, and just save them as a PDF.
There's no way. Yeah. Download this maybe.
No.
No,
Oh.
no, no. No.
Okay, what is the one
I don't know
below
how
it?
to go back.
Just click on a
Go
project,
back.
maybe.
Go back.
Or just
Certify again.
Certified what?
And عملت submit.
Wait
Did
a
you
second.
submit?
Or refresh back again.
Okay, they're the same questions. You just can answer them again and Command P and save as a PDF.
Okay.
Yep, see.
Let me see. I would like to complete. Which one was that one? C?
C.
B?
All right.
Hey.
Which? A.
Yeah. No.
A.
A.
And then 9 is A, true. B.
B.
This one was false. True.
Or wait, access. I think yeah. True for number 5. Which is appropriate for use for content.
لا. Wait. This is another one. It's appropriate conditions.
I don't remember.
I bet number 2 would be B.
B.
2 will be no. I'm saying 2.
Oh, 2 on B. Okay.
Conditions
would
for
be
each.
C.
Easy.
C, yeah.
And point is like so 4. Just answer 4, and then you can submit, and it shows if the correct answers, and then you can print. You do not need to do this again.
Alright, let's pick A.
Agree.
Yeah.
Command P. You can just click Command P, and this should like redirect you to like the printing.
Didn't redirect me to anything.
Really?
No.
Are you using Mac?
Yep, I'm using that.
Yeah.
Should be Command P.
Command
I'm
P.
pretty.
Command P.
Yeah. You're using Safari?
And then
Yeah, and then no printer, just select save as a PDF, the
PDF?
printer above, or yeah, exactly. Save as a PDF up there. And save it.
Yeah, it was 14.
It's okay.
This appropriate
Okay,
conditions for use for.
I will send you guys the PDF.
I think Sarah is also having a different set of questions. Do you want to share?
Actually, I can't share because I'm joining the Zoom in my phone and I am opening my laptop. I can use my camera or I can just copy the questions in discussion.
Yeah, send us the questions or read us the I think maybe copy pasting it into the chat. Are you able to join with your laptop? Like join the Zoom link with your laptop? Because I realize you cannot really copy paste from your laptop to Zoom link to the chat. Mm. Betty, I'm checking in with you. How are you doing? Were you able to download the two-factor authenticator app? The two-factor authenticator.
Yes, I was able to download and activate as well.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So let's see. So once you activate it, you successfully creating your account. Now if you go back to that link in the chat, do you want let me drop it again in the chat. Click on register for this challenge.
I clicked on register to this challenge, but there's a pop-up that came and how
Then
can
it
I pass
brings you
that?
to that page that says certified user.
Yeah. You must be certified
Click.
to accept.
Yep, exactly. Click on that certified user. Then it will bring you. Click on that going to the website. Then it will bring you to the quiz to take.
Did it take you to the quiz?
Now I have seen the quiz. Shall I take it? Do we have time? Or
Yeah, and now everybody's doing the quiz. Just click on certified user. It's a link. You just click on the certified user. It should take you to the quiz. And back to Sarah, did you complete the quiz? Like, do you need help with some of the questions, or did you manage yourself?
I'm trying now to share with you the question.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, Sarah, I can see your questions. Nikolai, she dropped it in the chat. So let's answer the questions together. Let's
All right, so first one, all of the above.
These are your question, right? So, oh, sorry, Mohammed, you started, or Mohammed, was it? I couldn't tell.
Yeah, it's fine. We're twins. Yeah. So first one, all of the above. Second one, share them with a group of team.
Both
I
A
think
and B.
yeah, both A and B, right? Conditions.
The second one, B.
No, second one, D.
D.
Yeah. And then third one is C, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, let's see which one we answered the other times.
One moment. Are you able to
The-
highlight the answers as you go?
Oh, yeah, sorry. This one was
all of the above. D.
then D. So Sarah, are you able? Are you following? Are you on a question 4? So this is D.
By default.
I think yes. True.
Yeah, true.
Same
Answer.
condition. Yes.
This question.
This is also true.
Sarah, are you able to follow?
Sorry, I'm going too fast.
7 is false.
Responsibility. That's false.
B.
I say a file containing sensitive. That's B.
Sarah, are you able to follow? Like, are you?
We can send
Yes,
the PDF back.
I'm following.
Okay,
answers.
great.
Thank you so much.
So question 9, Sarah.
That's true.
That's true.
That's A.
So 9 is A, Sarah. 10 is A. And now 11. A, right?
Yeah, A. Only if she's registered A. A.
Talking with one of my peers.
I shared the analysis only. I shared my analysis before I shared the... Yes.
So, Sarah, you're with us. 12A, 13A,
13B.
14, I am responsible. And 15 is just, you hit just I agree, and then hit that submit button on the right.
Okay, thank you so much.
Of course.
And
So where
Sarah,
you?
once you get the right answers, could you also download a PDF and send it to us, please?
Oh, we have this, Raisa. If you're okay with this, like we already hit the answers. I hope we answered correctly.
I passed the 50 by 50.
Perfect. Congratulations.
Maybe
Now
we
go
should
back to Betty. Sorry, Nikolai, go on.
maybe we should cut this part of the webinar for the sake of
Going
science people not.
back on back.
I bet we should.
Yeah.
We can sell those questions on the black market, you know, raise some money for the challenge.
I mean, if they do not come after you.
I'll take full responsibility.
Okay, boss. That's why you're here.
Sorry, I'm back. I just had a call. I think I'm
Oh,
solving.
don't worry.
I solved almost all, but I can share my screen if anyone has anything. I think
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you want to share the questions?
Yeah, I'll just go quick on it.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Just to follow up, Bethlehem, have you managed to complete the test?
I have been able to answer a few of the questions, but I think the order of the questions differ from the PDF. The orders differ from mine.
Yeah, the orders might differ, but the questions, now that we've been through a couple of them, I think it's just maybe 30 questions that's being like allocated to different users. But feel free to share. Are you able to share after maybe after Mohammed finishes, and then you can share the ones that you couldn't find the answer. Okay, now Mohammed.
Fine. I think I followed up to like 10 or 9, and it's fine. So just keep going. Okay, 12. Okay, 13. Okay, right. Okay, submit.
Oh, click I agree for the 15th one.
Yeah, will do.
And
Do you want a copy of the quiz as well? Or?
I really think all the questions you had there already in previous ones
Yeah.
that were so.
Just a quick check-in with Mahdi and Musarrat. Are you guys done with the questions? Were you able to pass them?
Yeah, hi. I answered all the questions and I already registered for the challenge. I'm done with this part.
Perfect. Awesome.
Yeah.
Congrats. And Mahdi, you too? I forgot if you said you're already on the data access form, I think.
Yeah, I
Okay,
submitted.
perfect. So, Betty, do you want to share these questions that you had doubt about?
Yeah, let me share my screen.
Nikolai, are you able to send Dr. Boyan the link of the meeting, like the direct link, so she'll be able to join?
Yeah. Is she saying that she's joining?
Yeah, already, I mean, before she going to the RAD AI meeting, she said, I mean, the RAD AI meeting is from 1 to 2, so she should be done. And just sending the link, I don't think she has the link, like a direct link, rather than registering.
I just emailed Dr. Boyan the link.
I have now shared my screen.
Yeah, this is right.
Okay.
You can go to the next one.
This one.
You scroll down a little bit. Betty, are you still there? So you stopped sharing. If you can reshare or if you can use your laptop, whichever is you're more comfortable with. But we can't see your screen right now.
Can you see my screen?
No, it stopped sharing.
Or alternatively, if it doesn't let you to share the screen or there are connectivity issues, you can just say out loud the questions you have doubts about, and you just tell you what the answer is. Just to make sure, has everybody else managed to fill out this form and become a certified user? Oh yeah, great.
Okay, now we can see your screen. So just a quick follow-up for everyone. I mean, besides Betty, if I don't know how, like I don't want that their links to be timed out. So once you become the certified user, you scroll down on the pop-up page that this, I mean, Betty's sharing, but the one that says challenge terms and conditions. So if you go back to that page, you scroll down, you accept the terms of conditions, and then you hit the accept terms of use, and then click register. And then it'll bring you to select your challenge team. So on this step, I wanted to ask Nikolai. Everyone's participating as an individual in this course, right? Not as a group.
Not really, you know. I have like Mohanad is in my team, Mohammed and Mahmoud are in my team too.
Oh, okay. So maybe you guys want to use this, like if one of you guys create a team, then it will show the team names and the rest of you guys can pick that one. So you
Yeah.
all guys be in one team.
Yeah, we are in the same team now.
Perfect. Awesome. But for the rest of you guys, you wanna come up with your team name and create a new team. You don't have to fill in the information for the team description and the rest of it. You can just pick a name and hit create team.
Yeah, that's right, Nazanin. I mean, we we have 5 teams, and whoever is alone can, be the only member of their team. But if someone of you like Mohanad and Mohammed are together, they should be in one team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can invite other folks to your team. There's no limitation. Okay, Betty, if you want to stay on this page so the questions be able to load, I can also turn off my video. Maybe it's easier for you to load.
I have
Seems like it's stuck
one.
in a loop.
Yeah, I have one suggestion. So yeah, my suggestion is, Betty, would you like for me to go over this process afterwards, so that it's so that we can now. Obviously, there is some issue with the connection. I'll help you get everything done afterwards, so that we continue, so that we don't extend this meeting too much. So I'll help you with at every step of the way.
Yeah, I think that's a better idea.
Okay, great.
All right.
I apologize for
Okay.
this.
Oh no, please don't apologize. These things happens and we're here for it to support you, but sometimes if it's the internet issue, we can always follow up later. But I think it's better just as a suggestion to do it maybe on your laptop. With phone, I was trying another time with my phone and it was giving me also trouble. I wasn't able to see the questions properly. So maybe you want to try connecting through your laptop. I'll be, let me share my screen again.
And one of the main purposes of technology is to just give us headaches and issues for us to solve with technology. So,
True.
technology helps us solve issues that we wouldn't have had if there was no technology in the first place.
My God, true. So where we are right now, here, let me. Okay, so once you become the certified user, sorry, this one, you become the certified user, you scroll down, hit accept terms of use, and then hit register. and then it shows you to the right side of the screen. That's like your challenge team. If you guys like Mohammed, you guys who are under the same one team, you selected your team, but for the rest of the you guys that have like you're going solo, create new team, hit create new team, and you can just pick a name. I just put this is as a test, MICCAI_test, and then you hit create team, and then the registration successful. Congratulations! Now you're registered for your first challenge, a segmentation challenge. And so once you go back to your to this the page, the BraTS page, you have to click refresh because if you haven't, it still shows you the registered. So make sure to click refresh, and now you'll see that the button here, it says instead of registration, it shows leave challenge. So you're registered successfully. Now, some of you guys reached this point when you scroll down on the, oh, sorry. First, you hit the task 1 once you're on the BraTS 2026 challenge. On that ribbon that says task 1, 2, 3. So metastasis is task 1. So you hit task 1, and then shows you the description overview of Brain Meds challenge. I have it open in here, maybe. Can you see this one? No, this is a summary. Sorry, 1 second. You can see the website, right? That I can time is scrolling.
Yeah.
So this is the description of Brain Meds. Nikolai designed this website, which is really cool. So here it describes the data sets, the data that included from which institutions, and each one includes how much of it is training, validation, and testing, and who contributed basically this data from, this is the institutions. And then when you scroll down here, so it says data access. So now now we need to submit the data access Google form. So you click on this one, but since I'm on institutional email, laptop, sorry, I'm not able to use Google account, but it will bring you to this form, the BraTS data access form. So you use the like any Gmail account that you want, and then enter your email. Going to the next page, you enter your information and just submit that form. Oh, sorry. Okay. Were you guys able to load this and submit this Google form? I'm just gonna call out. Okay. Patty, were you able to submit it? I remember you said you were on this step.
Yeah, actually, can I ask a question about this?
Yeah, sure.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's Amir Mahdi, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So I just submitted the form and I received a confirmation.
Okay.
So do I have to, because it was written that I need to wait 24 hours before I will receive another email. Am I correct? Or
Exactly. So once you submit this Google form, you will receive an email within 2 hours. Not within, but after 2 hours, you will definitely receive that email. And if I remember correctly, you receive an email, and it shows like you have to click on the join button on your email. Then so by hitting join, you'll be added to that basically everyone's who can have access to the data set. So you have to go back and check your email, hit the join button, and come back here to the BraTS metastasis page. And once you come back here, then it'll show you, let me share this one. Sorry, I was signing it with a new account. Now I'm gonna go back and sign in with the one that I already have access. So I'll be able to show you how it looks like.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Does the team manager is the only one supposed to make or like apply for the form, or should like all of us do it to access the data set?
I think all of you guys have to submit the data access form.
All right.
That's for
I
each
had a
account that's signed. Sorry, who was it? Sorry.
No, I just raised one question. So, I did understand the, for example, after I have filled the access part, so, should I have access to the data access team as well? Like, I don't know the role of the data access team.
I don't know if I got your question correctly. You're saying which team you're trying to get access to?
After I filled the form, like there's a thing called data access team. So I just wanted to ask, like, what is the purpose of the data access team?
Oh, the existing team is, for example, Mohanad and Mohammed. They are in one team. So one creates a team, and the rest can use that team and not basically participating as different like individually. But I assume you're going solo, so you have to create your own team. Did I got that
Yeah.
correctly? Okay. I'm just trying to show you how it looks like later when you sign in. But after 2 hours that you receive that email from Synapse, that basically that's the final step before you'll be able to download the data set. And this is how it looks like. So if you will remember the data access file, here it was showing a red ribbon that you're not authorized to have access. Once you get that email and click on join, and coming back here, refresh your page, and then the data files here are being shown. And then you can click and download the data set, like adding to your download list, and you'll be able to. I mean, this one is pretty. Yep. Yeah, for the larger files, like this, which is 31 gigabyte, you can use either the Python code or R or command line to be able to download the files. And it's already embedded here. You'll be able to use this one. If you're using Python, or if you just want to use the command line. Correct me, Nikolai, if I'm wrong, but I think I mean, I myself went until this part, haven't started the downloading part myself.
Just go scroll down and you see actions, and just there is an arrow there, just below actions. Yeah, and it downloads the data. Yeah, it downloads the Nifty files.
Mm-hmm. I hit the allow.
So yeah, I mean, now you should wait at least 2 hours before you receive an email. Like, you should have already received an email if you have completed all the steps, and the email saying, well, thank you for filling out this form, and yeah, you should receive accept that like an acceptance email that says something like you can now access the data, and only then you, as Nazanin said, go back to the Synapse portal to download the data.
Yep. And once you have your data, it's there is like all the cases with at least 3 sequences and the segmentation mask in it. And from here on, I think either Nikolai, you want to open a case and go through with us, show how the ITK snap, or I know which, I think, yeah, we want to go with the ITK snap. Like opening one case.
Yeah, I'll very briefly, very swiftly show ITK snap, so that I think we didn't expect this. I think it's now 3 hours and 15 minutes, so we don't want to, overextend this session. So we won't be able to go over everything that we initially planned for. So this is why we'll follow up on when the next event will be held, and we'll be constantly updating you on the following events. Like, next time, we'll go over the brain MRI analysis, because we won't be able to go over that today. And the next time, the time after that, it will be organizing data and making it and feeding it to NNUnet, etc. So we'll constantly be updating you on email for the next events, and what you will need to prepare for them, and etc. So just as a recap, has everybody managed to fill out the data form and made an account became a certified user and fill out the Google Access form. If that is done, you should be just waiting for a confirmation email that you can access the data. Okay, I see Mohammed. Just a thumbs up from everybody would be great.
Thank you, Amir Mehdi. And Mahdi Islam, were you able to submit it?
Yeah, I was able to submit the form. So yeah,
Perfect.
I had a small question. Like after, if I get the access, like should I like download it in my local desktop or laptop? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you can download it. I mean, since if you're on your personal like hotspot or internet, you can do that while you're on a institutional network or on your own, but doesn't matter. You definitely want to have that data set because you need that later on for once you're developing and building your algorithm, you need this training data set. Okay, so Sarah, were you able to submit your data access form?
Actually, I am now. I return because I have a problem after completing the questions. So I return to the home page, and I clicked on register for this challenge. I find that the 3 points are checked with the mark check. Now I click on continue. You have successfully created team and have been added to this challenge.
Successful registration. Did you create your own team?
Yes.
Or selected existing team?
No, I created a new team.
Okay, so perfect. So once you created your own team, it shows you the registration successful. Were you able to see that?
Yes.
So now go back to your to the BraTS 2026 challenge again.
Mm-hmm. I have
Go
it
to
already in the homepage.
Okay, so go to task 1.
Okay.
So scroll down all the way when you see the data set, the data access. There is a title.
Yes.
Okay, so what you see that data access. So it says number 1, submit the form.
The form,
click on the data access Google form.
Mm-hmm.
Enter your information and hit submit that Google form.
Okay, thank you so much. So that's it for
That's
today.
the final step.
Okay,
so,
thank you.
Sorry, what's that?
So for this session, we are going to complete the form. That's the final
because
step.
I mean, once you submit this Google form, you'll receive an email in 2 hours.
In 2 hours, okay.
Yeah, check your email, check your Gmail or your inbox, whichever your email you registered for this account, for this challenge. Open that email, basically hit the join. There is this button join, hit that, then it'll brings you to this website again. And then when you scroll back down again, it's the data files appears.
Okay. I have a question for the institution are you affiliated with. Should I enter because I'm a two profile now. I'm a radiology technologist in a hospital, and also I'm a PhD student in AI in medical imaging. Should I write my institution of university or the hospital, or not available?
Just pick one.
Yeah, doesn't really matter. You can pick your AI PhD program.
It doesn't impact my PhD. Okay, thank you so much.
It even it's I'd say it's a good adds-on for your PhD
Because
program.
just I didn't ask my supervisor. Just I want this course to be like learning something new, and I didn't decided if I will participate in the challenge or not later.
You can hit not available or pick your hospital. It doesn't really matter.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah. And Mosaic, were you able to get to the submitting your data access Google form?
Yeah, I submitted the Google form, and me and Mahdi are working in a team, so I joined in the existing team we created before.
Oh, perfect. So you guys have a shared, like you're on the same team. Awesome.
Yeah.
And we'll follow up with Betty after this session.
Yeah.
So I assume at this point, everyone were able to successfully submit their Google form, and you guys will receiving that email and try to download your data set, the training data set, for your next session. All right, I think I'm done.
Thank you, Nazanin, for this comprehensive support that you provided to all of the selected participants. It took more time than initially anticipated, but it is important for us to do that together so that we don't lose ourselves in. I'm glad that we were through this together. There were more questions than I anticipated, which is great. It just proved how messy this challenge registration can be sometimes. So without further ado, I'll briefly share my screen to show you what you need to have before moving to the next steps. So you need a software that opens the nifty images that you will download after you're approved to access the data. So let me show you. When you download the data, so this is what you see. BraTS, METs, and a number of the case. So this is how the data will look like. Data. So each folder contains one case. When you open the folder, you see that. So these are the 4 sequences, MRI sequences. T1 post-contrast, T1 weighted, which here is called T1N as in native, i.e. without contrast. T2 flare weighted, T2 weighted imaging, and also T2 flare. So these are the 4 sequences, and the seg file is the segmentation. You already know what segmentation is. So this is the ground truth segmentation. So this is basically what the radiologist consensus is for a segmentation of the tumor that is depicted in this case. And this data is needed for the algorithm to be trained. So let me get back to the software. in order to visualize what I just showed you here, you need this software. It's called ITK Snap. It's open access, and I am sharing the link now in the Zoom meeting. So you can open the link and download the latest release, be it for Mac or Windows. And you just, it's a standard process of installing a software.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Nikolai, but I do not see it in the group chat.
I think there's nothing in the chat.
There it is. Yeah, you can use other segmentation, like other image visualizer and software. You can use whichever suits you best and whichever you're comfortable with. We just ITK Snap because it's open source and this is the software that we have the most experience with. So this is the one that we usually propose and is the one that we teach how to use. But yeah, ITK Snap, 3D Slicer. So yeah, you download and let me just install and let me just show how the software looks. So this is the software. And you can, if you need any help, because you don't have the data yet, but when you get the data, you'll be able to load the cases. You can refer back to the recording of this meeting, or you can also reach out for any help. So let me show you what you're supposed to see. So I have opened ITK Snap. And now what I do is I load up the cases. I load up the case. How do I do that? I usually first take the T1 post contrast sequence because this is where the tumor will stand out since it's a contrast. It enhances contrast. So I just drag it here and I load it as a main image. And then I proceed with the flare, which is the sequence that we use to identify and quantify the edema around the tumor. So these are the two most important sequences, and I add it as an additional image. And now you can see the T1 post contrast is here, the flare is here, and sometimes you don't need the other sequences, sometimes you need them. I usually load the T1 native image as an additional one, and then last but not least, the T1 flare as an additional image. So you can see the 4 sequences here. What I usually do, I click here, like this is the button, this is the axial slice, and if you click here, it becomes large, and if you click the same button again, it compresses to a lower magnification. Here you can see the sagittal, and here you can see the coronal. Those are the 3 planes. usually when you're segmenting, like you're not going to be segmenting, so this is just a brief overview of the software and what it's used for. You might need sometimes to check like if your model has a problem with a segmentation or a case on which it's trained on. You might just pull up the case and see what the problem is. So this is why it's useful to go over the software. So usually what you need is to increase the axial slice, decrease the magnification of the axial slice. And here the main toolbar, these are your controls. This is the crosshair mode. It mimics the controls that you experience when you're using a PAX machine. So like you click the right mouse button to zoom in, zoom out. You click the middle mouse button to move the image around. And then you can use the left mouse button to use the crosshair mode. And why do you need the crosshair mode? Let's get to the lesion. I'll scroll down. Let me find the lesion. I'm sorry, let me pull up a case which is more representative. So again, I load T1, then T2 flare. For now, I'll stick with those two. These are the axial scans. And here you can see a metastatic lesion. And let me say I want to visualize it on coronal plane. So I'll use the crosshair and I'll click on the lesion. Then I'll click on the button that we already went over here. So I restore this configuration, and voila, this lesion is marked on the other coronal planes without me having to look for it again. And you can again zoom in every plane orientation, but as I said, we'll use mainly the axial plane. So what is the next step? So we have the sequences loaded. To load the ground truth segmentation, I drag the seg file and load it as segmentation. And voila, this is the ground truth segmentation, i.e. this is what the radiologist consensus have established as the ground truth. So like this is the labels on which your brain tumor algorithm will train itself. And as I said earlier, every label has its own value and meaning. So what I'll do is to load label definitions. I will send you those label definitions in the follow-up email. This is just for the sake of your convenience to see what every label means, but you can just go over the case without having those label definitions.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I have two questions. First is the registration for the download of the ITK is like mandatory, or should I skip it?
You can skip it.
Or you can skip it. And the second question is like the resolution for the image. Is this like the normal resolution, or it would need data pre-processing for it to get better resolution for the image?
No. Like this is already pre-processed data. You know, the data that you download is ready for feeding it to the model. You know, you don't need to do any skill stripping or pre-processing.
Yeah. All right.
And this is the point. You know, it seems that it's it doesn't have very high resolution, but this is the point, to train a model that performs consistently, regardless of the resolution on which it is applied, the resolution of the image on which it is applied.
Yeah, all right, okay, thank you.
So I loaded this label definition. So basically what it does, it takes a label and just puts the name here. So it's just for the sake of your convenience. And you can see, as I showed you earlier, this is the red is the necrotic core, green is tumor infiltration and edema, blue is the enhancing portion of the tumor. I click S and the label opacity decreases rapidly to 0. So I can just see the tumor, click S again, or just adjust the label opacity. And this gives me a good orientation on what the ground truth for this case is. Again, when you train a model, it's good just to know where the ground truth is, how to load it, and how to check up a case, pull up a case, and check the ground truth segmentation if there is a problem with the training. But other than that, you won't be annotating data for now. So it's just for the sake of your understanding of what happens. So yeah, this is the software which you can use to walk the data. I showed you the ground truth. I don't want to extend the session more. If you have more interest in image segmentation software, you can send us your questions so that we can integrate them into the next session. So for now, I think it's a good time to wrap up, and we'll continue from this point on and our next session. What do you think about that?
Thank you guys so much.
I actually had a very small question. I
Yeah,
actually
sure.
was trying to ask it before, just a very basic question. So, like, usually, why are tumors in light, like brighter contrast in certain parts? Like, is it a magnetic property? Like, when we're seeing it in different kind of, like, for example, in T1, like the tumor is not that visible, but in sometimes, like in other modalities, it's really visible. So, yeah, I was just curious about that.
What was your question? Why do we include all the 4 sequences?
No, like for example, like I think like the tumor part is the brightest in contrast in
Yeah.
like the edema part probably. So I just wanted, like I was just curious, like why is it is like highest contrast, like the brightest usually, and like why is the narcotic part usually very dark, like it's not possible to see.
Yeah, so we usually use the contrast enhanced T1 post contrast sequence to visualize the tumor, the enhancing portion, because this is the active portion of the tumor, is the metabolically active one, so it takes up contrast. The contrast goes through the blood vessels to the tumor. The active tumor cells are very well very well supplied with blood, so they take up the contrast. So this is why we visualize the contrast enhancing portion of the tumor there. And when you have the contrast enhancing the active portion of the tumor very bright on the T1 post contrast, then you see the necrotic portion of the tumor much better. Yeah, Raisa?
Hi, Nikolai, and hi, Mahdi. Thank you for that question. Nikolai gave a really great answer. If I could add to that answer, is that okay? Do we have time?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So as Nikolai said, brain tumors have a slightly different blood vessels and blood circulation. So normally in the brain, the blood vessels, the capillaries, the cells, they have really tight junctions between them, right? So if you inject contrast, it does not enter the tightly packed junctions of the blood circulation in the brain. Now, what happens in case of a tumor is the tumor, the environment, there are different molecules, there are different substances released that alter the architecture of the blood vessels. So what happens is the contrast that normally does not enter that area leaks out of the defective blood vessels. Okay. And so gadolinium, its property is that it is paramagnetic and it amplifies, say, the magnetic field that is normally picked up by normal brain tissue. So it's leaky blood vessels, gadolinium leaks out, and gadolinium makes the MRI bright. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I understand. Thank you.
Do we want to wrap up now?
Yeah, if there are not any other questions. So yeah, thank you very much for joining today. As I said, we'll continue from this point onwards after you have all the data, and we will keep you posted on when our next event is going to be. And yeah, thank you for doing the pre-test and for making it till the end of this session. See you later.
Thank you so much. One moment, if I may add, it's just if you can spend 5 minutes to just tell us now just your thoughts on what you think of this session. Did it meet your expectations? Is there anything else that you would like to learn in subsequent sessions? Were there parts of it that could have been improved? It would really help us.
I think y'all made a great job like navigating us through the process. Pre-test was kind of hard, but it's fine. I expect this. Looking forward to learn. Maybe the only thing is I know y'all already have like a presentation that Nazanin shared for like the process and how to go through it. I think this should be enough later on, like to navigate the onboarding part. So y'all did the hard part, but I mean, and maybe a question as a follow-up, do we expect the next sessions to be around like the same time of the day or?
Yeah, I think it's a good moment to ask you, like, do you have, like, does this time work for you well?
So I'm not really sure if it will work for me specifically. Like today, luckily I have a day off, so that's why I'm at home. But Probably if I'm at work, probably no. Depends. Like I know they're recorded, so this should make it easier. But I just wanted to like have a general idea on what we should expect in the upcoming period.
Yeah, usually we were aiming at conducting those session at this time,
Okay.
12 p.m. Eastern time.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being patient and going step by step with me. It was really fun working with all of you. And thank you so much, Nikolai and Raisa, for inviting me for this session. And good luck to everyone.
Have a great day.
I had a small request, like if it's possible, like if the sessions are in similar range of times, it would be better like if it's a little bit earlier, like half an hour earlier or like 1 hour earlier, because like because of the time difference, like it's around 1 or 2 a.m. in my country. So that's why like it would be slightly helpful, like if it's slightly bit earlier.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, thank you.
Also, have a suggestion, Nikolai. Maybe you can send out one of these polls that people can fill in their preferred time, and
Yeah.
so maybe that's finding a time that suits everyone, because
Yeah.
as an international group, everyone's joining from all over the world. So just a quick suggestion. Alrighty, I'll say bye-bye.
Thank you all. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. It was a really great experience.
Thank you.
Sorry, can I ask a last minute question? Very brief, short question. So, as you mentioned, will these recordings be shared afterward, like after the meetings, or will we have access to the recordings of these, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, this is the plan. Yeah.
Okay.
I can also share the PowerPoint, which is like basically screenshots of step by step, if you don't want to watch the whole thing again.
Yeah, and I just wanted to ask if it's possible to share the questions for that exam, because I feel like they were kind of interesting. I want to just go over them once again, if it's possible, or if not.
Yeah,
after we
we'll
complete,
share it.
we'll share the questions, but only so you will be completing those questions again after the end of this program. So
okay,
yeah, you won't have them right away. After you complete them the second time, yeah, but not now.
yeah. And also for the timing, I just want to briefly mention. So the timing was very good, but it would be better not just specifically this Friday, because like I will have my anesthesiology exam going that day, but the rest, the timing and everything is absolutely perfect. So it's more than fine for me. Like and about the timing, it can be any time.
Okay, great. Thank you for this information. We'll keep that in mind.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
You can always reach out to us over email, and we'll be keeping in touch.
And we'll create the WhatsApp group soon. I think we have all of your numbers now, right? So we'll do that too, right, Nikolai?
Yeah, sure.
Can I stay so I can go through the process of registering?
Would you please repeat that?
Can I stay and share my screen so I can go through the process of creating, of registering?
Yeah, sure, of course. It would be easier if you use your laptop for sharing the screen. It's more. It would be more. It would be just better. Yes. Okay. Great. Great. Now you can scroll down. Yeah, you can go back to the main page. Just click the link that's in the chat. Yeah, here. Yeah, now you can click register for this challenge. Yep. Register, yeah. Great. So now you should create a team. Just create new team and just pick something simple that you can remember. Yeah, great. Now you can click create team. Yeah, you can click close. Go back to the main page. Yeah, you can click on task 1. Just scroll down. Scroll down. Yeah, data. Just scroll down. Okay, just a bit up. There should be this data form. Data access form. Yeah, a bit up. Right above that. Yeah, right above that. Yeah, data access Google form here. You click on the data access Google form and you fill this form up. It was marked in blue. It was marked in blue. Yeah, here. Just don't move. Just go a bit up. Yeah, data access Google form. Yeah. And now you should fill up this form. Yeah. Yeah, you should write the name of your team. Write the name of your team. Yeah. That's great. So now you can expect to receive an email in more than 2 hours. That's for sure that you have access to the data. And once you have access to the data, when you go to the main BraTS page, task 1, and you scroll down and you go to data, you'll be able to download it. You know, this red thingy here won't be red and you'll be able to download the data. But you just have to wait for confirmation. No, if you just scroll a bit up, then you see the data, or you can just click data on the right hand side of the screen. If you click data, left hand side of the screen, there is data. Yeah, and it will take you to data files. Yeah, and it will allow you to access those resources after you get a confirmation. You get it in a couple of hours over email. So that's it for now. I mean, no more work to be done regarding the registration and the ITK Snap. You can download it using the link that I provided in the Zoom chat. Yeah, and once you download the data, you'll be able to open it with the ITK Snap. It's a simple installation process. So so yeah, you can install the ITK Snap by yourself. You just click next, and that you have the software, and then when you get the data, you can refer to this recording to check some basics of loading up a case and checking what's going on. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Now, if there